World at War and Black Ops 1 created something that no one has been able to reproduce since. The perfect gameplay loop to the perfect horror and creepiness of a zombies mode. A perfect crew was created to an amazing storyline that we created a bond with for many years to come. With this, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 revolutionized this exact game to further heights that we did not think was possible. By building off the core mechanics, horror, and storylines we were given in World at War and Black Ops 1, zombies was never the same again. Black Ops 2 took us into the golden age of zombies with maps like Mob of the Dead, Buried, and Origins, while Black Ops 3 kept up the same quality with basically every map it had during its lifecycle. Let's not forget, we also got Zombies Chronicles, which is the best-selling DLC on PlayStation of all time. How could we get worse than what we had in Black Ops 3? Well, let's see what happened in Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 came off the biggest and most popular zombies game with Black Ops 3. We all thought to ourselves, Black Ops 4 will be just as good or even better than Black Ops 3. How wrong were we? This game came out in 2018 and had one of the roughest starts ever to a zombies game. The community at launch was the most split it had ever been, with 4 launch maps, those being IX, Voyage of Despair, Classified, and Blood of the Dead. This led to 4 different Easter egg hunts going on at the same time. This game at launch was also the buggiest Black Ops to date, with the most crashes and blue screens I've ever seen. Even after the buggy launch, the community was still split between Ether fans and Chaos fans. As expected, we got no new content until DLC 1 of this game, which brought Dead of the Night. The funny thing is, Dead of the Night didn't even get a trailer for the map. This left fans angry and pissed for months to come. Apart from the typical complaints from the community, such as the changed perk system which removed Juggernog, the buyable shield, the removal of gobblegums into elixirs, spawning with a specialist weapon, and having only 1 grenade slot, there really was not any complaints until Alpha Omega came out. After getting 2 remade maps as our only 2 Ether maps, people were not as mad until Alpha Omega became the 3rd Ether map, which was another reimagining of Nuketown. This map sort of revived Black Ops 4 just to kill the zombies mode again due to how bland and boring this map was. DLC 4 was just a nail in the coffin with this game as well. Togdur Toten, though another reimagine, felt very different from Call of the Dead, but brought the Ether storyline to an end in the most hideous way ever. The removal of the multiverse brought us to the Cold War storyline as well. This leads us into Black Ops Cold War, which is one of the most well-perceived Call of Duty Zombies titles ever. This game had one of the highest player counts at launch for zombies and the highest zombies player count ever when Outbreak came out. So many popular streamers are playing this game and going for high rounds at launch. We had many streamers playing this game such as Courage JD, Tifu, and even FaZe Blaziken was playing. With the amazing start to this game, Treyarch fumbled the bag by not releasing another map for 3 months after the game's release. Though Firebase Z was good, it did not justify the 3-month wait, and at this point, we begin the true downfall of Call of Duty Zombies. In February of 2021, just 2 weeks after the release of Firebase Z, Outbreak was released. This mode single-handedly changed zombies for the foreseeable future by fusing zombies with Warzone. This was seen in the round-based zombies maps with score streaks, but not nearly as bad as Outbreak. Outbreak brought zombies to open world, but did it horribly. We were given missions and tasks to complete that just slowed the game of zombies down. By Objective 7, you were maxed out and had no point in playing since every wave after Wave 7 is the exact same. The open world aspect was not done correctly either, since there was no reason to explore the entire map. You only needed to visit certain parts of each map to complete the objective. With this, Outbreak was deemed the most successful zombies mode of all time. During 2021, Treyarch revealed that 50% of the player base was in the Outbreak mode. After this, zombies was never the same. After the success of Outbreak, Vanguard Zombies released with 0 round-based maps and finished with only 2 round-based maps at the end of its lifecycle. How thrilling. This game launched with no pause button, no pack-a-punch camo, and was straight reused maps from previous zombies maps and Vanguard multiplayer maps. Vanguard was a huge disappointment for the entire Call of Duty community, not just zombies. From the overpowered weapons to uncolored maps, Vanguard multiplayer was a straight bore. Zombies, on the other hand, was mostly bad. Shinonuma Reimagine brought life back to zombies, but was short-lived. Round-based zombies was back with new playable areas, pack-a-punch, and a dope pack-a-punch camo with Easter eggs. It was a genuinely fun map to play when it originally came out. The Black Ops 4 Chaos storyline was also made canon to the Dark Ether storyline in this map. Now, the final round-based map we were given was absolutely hideous. We took Terra Maledicta, which was an objective-based map previously released on Vanguard, and they just threw a green filter on it, added rounds, and called it a new zombies map for some reason. As I was grabbing gameplay for this video, I noticed that the Terra Maledicta, or the Archon, whatever you want to call it, is also another reused map from Vanguard itself. It is the Oasis multiplayer map just thrown into zombies. Vanguard was the laziest slop I've ever played in my life. I don't know what developer was behind this, but I've always wondered why. Vanguard had potential based off the story aspects known prior to launch. The art design was also a big plus for Vanguard because it was much different and more lively than what we saw in Cold Cold War. Even with this praise, Vanguard failed to deliver. Treyarch had created their first zombies game that was commonly called bad by the entire zombies community, with parts of the community showing dislike for Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War that was nothing in comparison to the Vanguard hate in 2021 and 2022. All hope was lost after the release in Vanguard, and it went down further into Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, the supposedly revamped and better version of Outbreak. Do I agree with this statement? Modern Warfare 3 Zombies went in the opposite direction as typical zombies and was different from the objective style games of Cold War, Outbreak, and Vanguard's iteration of it. We threw zombies into a Warzone map with contracts, different tiers of loot, different tiers of difficulty, and an easy to obtain mastery combo with grindable schematics. This was the best version of objective zombies we have ever gotten. I'll be lying if I said I did not enjoy Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. When Modern Warfare 3 first came out, I played zombies for multiple hours on end, grinding for the ray gun and the Wunderwaffe schematics. The only issue is I've not played the game since launch because we have gotten barely any new content at all. It is now May of 2024. Just imagine in Black Ops 2 or 3 where the only maps we had to play was Transit and Shadows of Evil. That would get repetitive super easily. This is very similar to the same thing that we saw in Black Ops Cold War, releasing with one map in November of 2020 while we did not get a second map until the end of January 2021. Treyarch claimed the Zombies game had the most players at launch of any Zombies title and was the most positive reviewed Zombies iteration ever. Well, that was a lie. It is May of 2024 with no significant updates, and when they do update the game, they nerf good weapons into the ground. This brings us into the 2024 title of Zombies. What's next? Will we get round-based in Black Ops 6? Let's see. Black Ops 6 is supposed to launch with 2 round-based maps, but I'm incredibly nervous for this title. Treyarch has proven in the recent years that they can create quality content, but will they be ready to make post-launch content? Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies has some very high highs, but the lows are so much lower that I don't know if Treyarch can bring the charm back to Zombies like it once had. We've lost everything that we once had. Now we have to beg to get the bare minimum. I personally believe that Black Ops 6 Zombies will be good at launch, but won't get updates like Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 and Cold War. I've lost all faith in Treyarch, but that's a whole different story for another time. With the recent leaks and Call of Duty news, it has been confirmed that Black Ops 6 has been play tested for the last 2 years while being in development since 2020. This game will be the first ever Call of Duty title with a 4-year development cycle. Guys, do not get your hopes up for this game after seeing Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. With this, the biggest plus of the newest Black Ops is that it will be on Xbox Game Pass on launch day, so I do not have to waste as much money on the game. But before we bore ourselves out here, I want to ask you guys to leave how you guys feel about the current state of Call of Duty Zombies in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you all want to, please feel free to subscribe. I'm going to try and upload every single Friday. This will be the first Friday of the summerish season since I am done with school. I'm going to continue to upload, and if you guys do enjoy these uploads, please feel free to comment, feel free to do whatever, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.